Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the Liz and Marty Show.
We're back. Another episode. Here we come.
Who would have thought, like that Paul Rudd? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought we would have kept on going on?
You know which one I'm talking about? I think that reference went over your head. Hot Ones on YouTube?
Oh, yes.
Paul Rudd. He's like, who would have thought? And then Sean Evans is like, no, it's not Sean Evans, but he's like, not me.
No. I haven't seen that one. I don't think I've seen that one.
Really?
Yeah.
You missed a great.
I guess he did it whenever he was doing Ant-Man, right?
I think so.
Because they usually do those whenever they're doing like press conference tours kind of things.
Yeah, like a press junket. They go on a press junket tours and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he was doing Ant-Man because this was pretty recent, a year or two ago. Anyway, welcome back to the podcast where references go over our head sometimes.
Yep.
And we do this long distance, and that's okay. Hope you guys are having a great week thus far. It's almost the weekend. I always like to preface the Thursday episodes as it's almost the weekend. Like, I love it.
There.
Like Martin says.
Friday Junior.
That's
Wendy says that. My sister says that.
Oh, Wendy says that. That's
yeah.
funny.
I don't know where she coined it, but that's what I heard at first.
Yeah. Dude, I love Hot Ones. Hot Ones is such a good show to like anytime I watch, obviously you're there for both, like, to see what the celebrity's reaction to spicy food is, but also it's like, I feel like it's such a good promo for any restaurant that has wings. I'm like salivating when I'm watching those videos.
Wasn't Buffalo Wild Wings the main sponsor for a minute?
The source? I don't know. Were they?
Yeah, like sponsors. They weren't providing. I don't think they were providing the wings or anything. I just think they were the presenting sponsor, like the one that pays for most of them, I guess.
I'm not sure.
It's so crazy how like that idea just went like so good for them. It
blew up.
Yeah, they do the thing I like about that show is that they can do it anywhere and they can set up wherever because it's literally just like a black backdrop and then just the wings and the little table and the two chairs and that's it.
Yeah, but did you see how during COVID, when quarantine and shutdown all started, like they were kind of doing it virtual?
Yeah, that was kind of whack.
Wasn't it? I think it was like Tom Segura who was one of the first interviews. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you can do it just anywhere because it's not like. I see what you're saying though.
Oh, I was saying before the COVID. I was saying before the COVID. I was saying before the COVID. Whenever COVID hit and they were doing virtual, I kind of stopped watching. And I kind of haven't been back. Like, haven't seen any of the new ones.
I haven't either, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know what their format looks like these days, but I really do like that, Paul Rudd. Who would have thought?
I always used to watch it. And then I feel like since COVID and after COVID, I kind of stopped. Like, haven't been keeping up with it anymore.
Have you noticed that have you noticed any difference in the amount of content and the kind of content you consume now versus before COVID?
Yes. Well, I mean, where we always talk about movies. Like, I always love to go to the movies. And ever since COVID, after COVID, I think movies are open back up again, but I have yet to have the feeling of, like, I want to go to the movies. Like, I want to go this Friday to the movies or this Saturday to the movies. Like, I feel like it's like a big hassle now to go to the movies. Like, it's too much.
But you still go. But you still watch movies. So
I still watch movies.
Did that increase or decrease?
I guess maybe increased. I don't know. I'm not sure because I don't know how many movies I was like consuming before COVID. I'm just saying the whole experience of going to the movies hasn't been there for me like it used to be. Like, I would always be like on my phone, like at work, being like, oh, I wonder if there's any tickets for whatever movies out this Friday, and I don't and movies and the theaters are back open and I haven't done that like not once. It hasn't even crossed my mind like, oh, I should probably go to the movies this weekend or something,
Yeah. For me, I feel like before COVID, I was like, I think I used Instagram a whole lot more, like to look up recipes, to look up restaurants, where to, if I was ever feeling close. And now I feel like Instagram is like one of the apps that I use the least or find useful, and now I'm like all about TikTok. TikTok
Oh, you don't get off of
is
there.
my favorite. It's just my favorite social media app right now. Like it's everything. It's everything that you can never. It's a I don't know. You type in a keyword and it brings you. Someone has already done a video on it, and I just love how quick and to the point things are. And
You like the sketches that they like people make and stuff, and how
the
creative.
sketches.
Yeah, like well, not sketches, but I mean like the
I see what you're
like the
saying. Oh,
short
okay.
videos that are
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, what algorithm are you on? What
I
side of
didn't mean
TikTok are
sketches
you
as
on?
in like drawing. I meant like people like
Yeah,
make
that's
their
the
own
first thing
little
that came.
yeah like
Yeah.
plan out their little TikToks or whatever. I feel like TikTok is popping right now, and it could stay popping for forever if they want. If they don't like diverge from their core, like what their platform's about, like their platform is short videos and just keep scrolling and that's it.
Yeah.
I feel like apps start losing themselves whenever they start integrating things and trying to steal from other, not steal, well, yeah, steal from other platforms. Like Facebook became this whole like blob of a mess. Because before it used to be just like posting what you were doing and I mean a picture or two or whatever. But then they were like, let's add stories because of Snapchat, and then let's add a marketplace, and let's add a dating feature, and then Instagram, same thing, and it's owned by Facebook. But even before they were completely taken over by Facebook, whenever the original creators were there, they kept adding like little things, and now I feel like everybody's trying to be this one and all platform, and it's just like I feel like that's been the reason why I've kind of like, I mean, I still use Instagram a lot, but I feel like it's not what it used to be, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like Instagram and Facebook have been around for so many years. I mean, TikTok is so brand new. It's so new. People are still learning and finding ways to create and make money off of TikTok, because for the longest creators weren't getting paid. It wasn't just till like don't quote me, about a year ago, the TikTok
The creator
team
fund.
started the creator fund, and so like doors are being open
Yeah.
for creators as the TikTok grows older. And I don't even think it's that old. It's like, well, it used to be Musically, which I didn't use when it was Musically. That was just not my vibe. But now that TikTok is kind of has like a broader range of content, I'm all for. I love cleaning videos. Love watching them. They're so therapeutic.
Cleaning videos?
Cleaning videos, yeah.
I don't even get
Like
those
people.
videos.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna ask you what side of TikTok you're on, but kind of got ahead of myself there. I love cleaning videos. I'm on the financial side of TikTok because I
Mm.
love learning about how to budget and like how to invest my money. I love those. And cooking. I remember the other day I was asking you, like, do you ever get these recipes and Mexican food cooking videos?
I never get cooking
And then you just
videos.
get some. You're always sending me like some dog ones. My sister sends me a lot of dog TikToks that I'm just like,
I'm
some.
on like Star Wars TikTok, collector TikTok, and
Yeah,
photography TikTok,
that's so funny.
and like and yeah, some animal TikTok, and also like nature's metal TikTok. Like, oh my god, I need to. Oh my god, I was gonna sneeze. It didn't come out. Holy crap, that sucks.
Oh, it's gonna
And
come and bite you later.
yeah, oh my god, I didn't sneeze. That's crazy.
Do it. Do it.
Do what?
Do it. Can you sneeze?
No, I can't.
Are you gonna do it? Oh,
It's not something
it's
that I can
completely
just
over.
promote. Yeah, it's over. It's gone.
Provoke, provoke your sneeze.
No, I can't. But yeah, and then
So
photography
nerdy
TikTok.
TikTok is what you're saying.
Yeah, my TikTok's different. That's something TikTok does really well. It creates like everybody's feed like exactly to things they want to see.
Yeah, no, for sure. And the whole like the interaction between who's watching and the creator, like it's done so well that, a lot of people start commenting on the video that they're watching. They're like commenting so I can, stay on this side of TikTok, or like
Oh, I feel
commenting
you.
so that more of these kind of, so basically the more you engage with those videos, the more you're going to see those type of videos. But yeah, like you said, I don't know, you know TikTok is great now, but who knows in a year or two what that's going to look like.
I just feel like
Instagram,
if they stay true to their like what they're doing, which is video, and they don't diverge from it, then I think they'll be all right. But if they try to become the one and all platform and get greedy, then I feel like that's where they start kind of like dying off. Like what the beginning of the end for them.
yeah. Because I was going to say, there's some creators who've been allowed to use the 3-minute length on their videos. So there are a few creators that were chosen to kind of experiment with that option. So there's some people who are uploading 3-minute TikToks versus the ordinary 15-second, 60-second videos.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've come across those.
I've came across a 2-minute one. Yeah.
Well, there's 3-minute ones.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, like, you're almost like, oh, this kind of seems a little bit longer. The other day, you and I were talking about how our attention span is getting shorter and shorter. Because the other day we were listening to this old R&B song, and it was like 5 minutes long.
Oh yeah, every like 2000 song is like 4 minutes plus.
Yes, and I was like, it was 2 minutes in. I was like, God, when is this song gonna end? And I see it, and I'm like, oh, there's like 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they just wanted to be on the radio for the longest.
It's just so weird how, like, we want content. We want to consume content that is just so quick, fast, easy, and just, it's not realistic. And that's how society's going to be all.
And I wonder what made bobcats. I wonder what made bobcats. I wonder what made podcast. I wonder what made podcasts start popping. Like, like most podcasts are 30 minutes plus, and I feel like podcasts are as big as they've ever been. Like, and they're continuing to grow, and more people are making podcasts. And I listen to a lot of podcasts. I'm always listening. I'm always looking for new podcasts to listen to. So I wonder why in certain spots or certain places in the internet, short form is preferred, and then in some places long form.
For sure. Yeah.
So I wonder what that is.
I don't know. It's probably a conversation piece too of wanting, when you're listening to podcasts, maybe you're not a part of physically of that conversation, but you like to be kind of like a fly on the wall of people having those type of conversations. Whereas, like, it's just, I don't think it's the same content.
Okay. Yeah.
As I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, some people listen to 3-hour Joe Rogan podcast, and then we couldn't sit through that 5-minute R&B song.
Yeah, that thing was
I'm trying to remember what song that was, but
I think it just depends. So like, I don't know. When do you listen to podcasts?
Huh?
When do you listen to podcasts?
When do I listen to podcasts?
Yeah.
When I'm very in tune at work, and I'm like kind of just needing something to listen in the background. But, like, it's not a song that I want to listen to. Because if it's a song, I'll start singing along to. But if it's something that can keep my mind, engaged.
Yeah.
While I'm doing something that is kind of, like, first nature to me, like work.
Okay.
Then I can listen to it. Or, like, you and I, like, when we go on long drives, when we really don't want to listen to music.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like that, so.
That's so weird. So, and then whenever you actually have free time, you don't want to be listening to anything. You want to be you want to be scrolling TikTok or watching a YouTube video.
Yeah, I want to learn things. I want to, like I said, like I want to learn how to make, the best ceviche.
How interesting. I wonder if we polled on Instagram, where do people listen to podcasts? I think that we would get some cool answers.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We can ask.
For sure.
But yeah. You know what I realized? It's Thursday today, and how do we completely miss to talk about the UFC fights?
Oh, for real?
On Monday's episode.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We were so excited to talk about our weekend, we spent together in Kansas City.
I'm actually so proud of me. I'm proud of myself for getting you.
Yeah.
For getting you into TikTok, for getting you into the UFC, that you actually want to talk about it. So.
Okay, you can't take all that credit because you.
Why? I'm the one that kind of got you into it. No.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you were already a UFC watcher.
I wasn't an avid watcher, but you didn't get me into it.
Okay, well. I digress.
Because you still have to drag me to these UFC fights, but I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna enjoy them.
Oh,
wasn't
I
really
wasn't
watching
talking
them.
about dragging you into it. I'm saying I'm happy that you want to talk about it. That I don't have to like force it
Yeah,
on you.
yeah, it was so exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so what were we gonna say?
Mm,
Okay. Well, the UFC fights were great. First of all, that was the first full event in Jacksonville, Florida. Full stadium. People could wear or not wear masks. A lot of things went down. Like it was a crazy event. Jake Paul showed up, got everybody riled up. There was a broken leg. There was a there was the last three fights were complete knockouts. The last four fights, I think, were complete knockouts. It was like a great card all around. I was like, wow, like there cannot have been a better UFC event to pop off the like the first full in stadium event to happen.
yeah.
Like the best opening day,
Since
basically.
the return
Yeah,
of pre-COVID for
it
sure.
was so crazy.
We only watched
Mhm.
pretty much the big. I mean, we clearly missed a lot that happened
Mhm.
at the beginning, but I mean, even what we did get to watch was just like so exciting, and it was so cool because like. Yes, I don't know many of like the UFC fighters or anything like that, but it just so happens that those last fights were all follow-up fights to the last ones that I had watched, which again, it's not like I'm watching them every weekend.
Yeah.
You know how what is it? Oh, I can't even name him right now, but Carter.
Harder.
What's her name? Remember that girl I call Carter because she looks like Carter from
Oh yeah,
Shameless?
Rose Namajunas.
Yes, like her. Like the last fight I saw of her was you said was her last fight.
Yeah, whenever she lost, I think. Oh yeah, whenever she lost.
Was it Joanna?
No. You're thinking of Wei Li, the Chinese girl that fought Joanna
Oh,
Jędrzejczyk
okay.
from Poland, and
Mm-hmm.
she gave her that super big forehead because she got hit like so many straight hands to the forehead that it like made a huge bump on her forehead, and she looks super deformed.
Oh,
It was
okay.
crazy. Yeah, she won that fight and defended her belt. And
Mm-hmm.
then this fight, she went against Rose, and she got completely obliterated by a head kick and got her belt taken away, which is crazy. Just to like witness that.
Yeah, it was very unexpected and it happened really fast too. That was really exciting. And of course, when she started crying, I started bawling out of Buffalo Wild Wings. Don't come for me. I will cry.
Yeah,
She's
this
so
is a person that
emotional.
would kind of cry at the UFC, which is crazy.
Well, it's just so like I kind of imagine myself just like I'm like if I were her, I'd be crying my eyes out. Like it's just it she looked like she was very proud of what she did and I cannot imagine, I can't fathom how much hard work goes into it. How many hours of, you know, just
Training,
exercise, yeah, training, sweat, tears, like all of that
ice
for,
baths.
for it to pay off.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like whatever else she has to do to get herself in shape. And yeah, I felt her emotions. And
Yeah, and then Joe
yeah.
Rogan actually started crying too whenever she was
I didn't
crying.
see that. Did you see that?
Yeah, he was
Well,
crying.
we were watching.
He
Well,
cried.
I saw that he posted about it afterwards,
Yeah,
saying that he cried with her, but I didn't see that.
I saw it. I felt it.
I need to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was so funny how everyone like geeks over like Joe Rogan's reactions and all the commentators
Yeah.
after like they do the replay. Everybody's just like thinks it's the funniest thing, especially you. You love to see a shocked Joe Rogan
It's not just me.
in
I
the
feel like it's
wild.
every guy out
I
there. I'm
know.
sorry.
But I'm just talking about you. I mean, God forbid I say all men.
Old man or Joe Rogan stands. Not all.
Yeah,
Some people don't
but
like that long format.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people don't. I mean, some people are not a fan of his for how outspoken he can be sometimes.
Mhm.
So a lot of people are very sensitive to what he says. But no, it was very funny. Yeah, great fights. I don't know why we didn't talk about that on Monday.
Yeah, and then the main fight, complete knockout, obliteration, another complete like great fight. Just
Mm-hmm.
watching that in slow motion and seeing like all that sweat like fly out whenever that dude's getting knocked out, whenever Jorge Masvidal is getting knocked out, it's ridiculous.
Right.
It was awesome to see.
How funny how like 1 second he was laughing
And the next,
and
he's
then
on
the
the
next he was on the
floor.
ground.
That's-
Secondhand
yeah.
embarrassment.
I was like, I wanted Usman to win. I wanted him to keep his belt. Like, I guess like all of the
Oh, you
fighters I
did?
was rooting for, won. So I was happy. And then the guy next to me, he was talking to me,
He was super
about.
nice.
Yeah, he was pretty cool, but he was going for Masvidal. I was like, nah, bro, I think he's still gonna lose. Huh? Yeah.
Cringe.
Didn't you hear him? He was making all those excuses for him. He's like, man, I think Masvidal is the only one that means it whenever he starts laughing, whenever he gets punched, because he could take that shit, this and that. I was like, yeah, sure. And then whenever,
you're like, yeah, we'll see.
yeah, and then at the end, you know how everybody was all riled up or whatever right there at the Buffalo Wild Wings. Then whenever Usman knocked his ass out, I was like, hell yeah.
Ew!
Wow.
Everybody. Oh my gosh, how funny. Yeah, it was great. It was funny because I had ordered some food to go, and it was right when I looked at the bartender that brought my food back. In that split second that I looked at her, the match was over. I was like, wait, I missed it. And everybody's like cheering. How funny was... I know, I'm always easily distracted. How funny, though, that we show up to the Buffalo Wild Wings. Obviously, we knew it was going to be packed. And, of course, because of limited seating, like, we knew, there was really no chance of us, getting a table or a booth. But we were hoping to sit at the bar at least. And we get there, and the hostess is like, yeah, it's completely, like... everything's completely taken up. Like, I can put you on the wait list, but it's going to be like an hour and a half, and I can't even guarantee you that there will be a table. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go home. Like,
yeah.
And as I make the turn to go home, we get a text saying, your table's ready. And I was like, nah, I don't think that's right. Like, I looked at you, I was like, should we just go? And I was like,
no,
I was already kind of in my head.
You didn't want to wait
like,
for 5 minutes outside the restaurant. You were like, no, let's go. And I was like, oh, come on. And then I was watching the fights from the window.
No. Yeah. No, you
I had my
say,
nose pressed against the window.
Ew. Wow.
And I
was like, what's the point if you can't even hear it? I feel like half of watching the fight is, hearing the commentary. But
and then anyway, I was like, I guess let's
that
go
was
home.
Funny.
I will legally stream it. And then we were driving off.
I did a quick U-turn and we went back, and it was good. Fun times.
Good. Yeah, I feel like we always watch like the good fights at B-Dubs together. Like every time you and me are together watching a fight, someone gets rocked.
And it's you.
What?
No, I'm kidding. They are really fun. I agree. Like, it's just interesting how, that's some sort of entertainment.
Have you ever been like that with any other sport, like, or with boxing? Did you ever watch boxing?
I probably only watched... Remember that one time, actually... Okay, so there was this one time Mayweather fought... Or I think it was the one where he fought Canelo. How long ago was that?
Dude, that was a long time ago.
Exactly. Okay, well, that time, I went to go watch it at a movie theater because they were streaming it at a movie theater and you could watch it. So I only watched like the big fights that like I just know are big names, but like nothing. Or was it Pacquiao? I can't remember now, but yeah, only like big names, not like.
How many UFC fighters can you name?
Oh my God, are you kidding
Come on, let's do a
me?
little game. Come
oh
on.
my God, you know what's so funny?
What?
You know how I always brag to you?
What?
Cringe. I'm cringing right now.
All right, go ahead.
About that one time I met Ronda Rousey.
Uh-huh.
Back when she was relevant before she lost it.
Oh.
She didn't lose it, but she
became a mom, okay?
No. I was talking... Oh my God, wow, that was you. I was talking about how she went to WWE, but anyway. No, because didn't she like... I don't know. She just kind of like wasn't all there anymore after she lost her title in UFC. Like,
no, she just got like
she
just got exposed. She just got exposed. That was it.
Exposed in what way?
And that she was like always. They hyped her up that she had hands, and she was never a striker. She was always like a wrestler / like jiu-jitsu, like a great jiu-jitsu, what do you call it? A great jiu-jitsu fighter, style of fighting, I guess. Yeah. And her last fights, her coach kept saying like, "No, we're gonna box. Like, you're a boxer. Like, you could do it. And this and that." And she got exposed, and she got like rocked and everything. And
she got her
ass beat. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I mean, okay, like I can name her.
Wait, no, say him, but no, say him. I'll count him for you.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, let's do it. Come on.
I don't know. Okay,
just go.
Really quick. What's that guy? Silva.
Okay, that's good. We'll give you that. Silva, okay, Anderson Silva. Okay.
Rousey, whenever she was in it. Okay. The Diaz.
Diaz what?
Nate Diaz.
Okay.
And his brother, which I don't know his name.
Okay, we won't count him. We won't count him because that'd be too easy.
You're not gonna count him? Wow, that's fucking no. You better.
Okay, well at least you know there's two. Okay, I'll give it to you. Get in. Okay, go.
Ira, give him.
Dale.
Pues la Joanna. Isn't that the girl you like?
Yes.
Isn't that the girl you crush over there? Pues la que acaba de perder esta, I don't know her name from. Yeah, I don't know her name, but I've seen a couple of her.
Okay,
the one who just lost her title.
She doesn't count because
she doesn't count either because I didn't say her name. Okay, John Jones, is that a guy?
Yeah.
Okay, John Jones. I just learned that he
does drugs.
I googled him earlier. Yes. What the heck, dude?
Hey, man.
What the heck? What's up with that?
Okay, you got next? You got John Jones.
Is that okay? Hold on. John Jones. Pues el Jorge más Vidal racista.
Okay.
Y hold on. Oh, does Brendan Schaub count?
No, he doesn't.
Former UFC though.
He doesn't fight in the UFC.
He never did?
He did, but like 2 fights. But no, he doesn't count.
Yeah.
He's not a fighter. No, he's not a fighter.
Oh, okay. Well, you tell him that next time you see him roaming around downtown Houston.
He will be happy. He will be happy.
He'd rock your shit, too.
Nah, hell no. He doesn't like that.
Martin met Brendan Schaub
and Brian Callen.
Houston. Oh, well, I did, too. So, you're not special.
That one doesn't count.
Actually, you two FaceTimed. But anyway, we're not name dropping in this episode.
Wow, you're trying to freaking... I want that clout.
Martin wants clown. Yeah. He's like, I met Dana White. We went in a private jet.
Dude, chill out. Don't expose me. All right, we got 7. Okay. We got 7 UFC fighters. Okay. Come on.
You got 7? Okay,
you have 7.
Y pues, la Thug Rose.
Okay. 8.
Which I call her Carter because if you guys have ever watched Shameless, the show, there's this character. His name's Carter. I feel like she kind of looks like him with that buzzed haircut. You just have to Google it. Google Carter, Shameless, Army. That's all. That's it. Okay, that's it. Anyway.
You got 8?
I think that's it. Who else? Hold on. I know more. I really do. I just can't think about them right now.
That's it.
I'm out of breath because I was put on the spot there. I feel like I miss somebody that I know, and I'll be like, oh, of course I know him.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, that douchebag.
Okay.
He is.
What about Kamaru Usman, the guy he just fought?
Oh, yeah, Usman. I was going to say that, but it was kind of obvious. Usman. I'm naming the ones from, like, this past Saturday's fight.
What about Daniel Cormier?
So oh, yeah, the one that... Did you see that Jake Paul confronted him?
Yeah.
That was so, again, secondhand embarrassment. Like, yeah, like... And all Jake Paul was saying was, you're the one to put my name in your mouth first. You're the one to... I'm like, dude, that's... What are we in, first grade? Like, yes, estaban ahí enfrente. Puro show.
Yeah, puro show. What about Francis Ngannou?
I don't think I know him.
Oh, okay. I've been talking to him. I've been talking a lot to you about him.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What is he?
Because he comes from like a really like from the bottom of the poor, and like it was just crazy, like his life story and stuff. What?
I just remembered this other guy, el que El cejudo ese que
Henry
he already
Cejudo.
retired.
Yeah.
Henry, yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
remember
done.
that guy. He was weird looking. Like, the way he would enter the octagon was...
Yeah, so his
anyway.
whole shtick was that he was trying to be cringe.
Oh, he did that for
Yeah,
sure.
his name was,
1000%.
he would call himself the cringe monster or something like that.
Ese y el que... it's because I feel like he's like Filipino or something. He's tall. Or he's Asian, but I just can't remember what he was. And I think he also retired.
The Korean
Was his
zombie?
last... No, I don't know.
Asian and tall?
Shoot, yes. And I follow him on Twitter, and I just can't remember his name right now. But anyway.
Israel
That's
Adesanya?
that.
Do you know about Israel?
I don't know. He recently got engaged.
Israel?
No, the guy I'm talking about.
Oh, I don't know. How many boxers can you name? Do you do you even know any boxers?
You're at it. No, absolutely not.
Isn't it crazy
Look,
how
babe,
the UFC kind of like took over, like,
babe,
it's more entertaining?
the only boxer I know, Jake Paul.
Dang, dude, that speaks volumes. That's crazy.
Wow, you really think that's the only person I know, huh?
Well, I mean, no. I'm thinking of a TikTok that que hizo ¿cómo se llama? Pete Davidson, when he's like, when he's doing the broadcast, he's all like, he's like, well, we're here at this professional fight. We can see how professional it is because they have me here. And we can see how what an interesting day for boxing this is, since it shows how far it's not relevant anymore or whatever. And he was like roasting the whole event. And
it shows how getting followers is the only way you can get famous or something.
Yeah, like that, he was saying if you got enough followers, means you can do whatever you want.
Wow. Well, I just got exposed for not knowing much about UFC. Next time I post about UFC, just know I don't know.
No, I feel like you know a lot. Like that's a good amount. I mean, just those thanks, fighters that you knew, where it's like kind of impressive because, I mean, like you said, you don't know any boxers.
Yeah, yeah, and part of it just is I just don't have the greatest memory ever. I really don't. And even like back in the day when I used to watch like early like
you need some alpha brain.
When I was in some what?
Some alpha brain.
What's that?
That's the supplements Joe Rogan sells.
Hey, I need those actually. I need something. I need fish oil or whatever. What do they say is good for your? I don't know.
You need some blinker
I need
fluid.
Something. Sometimes I'll be looking at somebody and I'm like, oh, what's his name? Like, I hate when that happens because like I'm really not trying to be a jerk. I just sometimes like I blank on people's names clearly when it's like that person's right in front of me.
Yeah.
Doesn't it happen to you sometimes, or I just feel like it happens to me more than not?
Not a lot, but yeah, I mean, I guess that happens to everybody. Or so.
Oh, okay. But yeah, those are those. I'm sure you can name far more. Can you think of anybody that you know for a fact I know, but I just didn't mention?
As a UFC fighter?
Uh-huh.
Do you know Sugar Sean O'Malley?
Oh, yes! Of course I do.
Wow.
See? God. Sean O'Malley. Of course I know him.
Yeah, he's super cool.
Yeah, I met him. We're friends.
Exactly. Just kidding. Another one, or that's it?
A ver, another obvious one that I missed.
See, Sugar Sean. Oh, hold on. Now I'm blanking.
Now you're blanking. Look at you. But I need to find out who that guy I was talking about. And if he's not Asian, I'm so sorry. But I'm pretty sure he is, though, because I saw like on his Twitter bio that, you know, I think it was like the
You said he's
Philippines.
a UFC fighter, Asian and tall?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Watch it. Okay, I'm going to do a quick Google search.
Okay.
Just to make sure I know who I'm talking about.
What are you typing in?
I'm gonna type in UFC Filipino fighter. No, it's not Brandon Vera. Who's that?
Uh-oh.
That's not him, though.
What about Jose Aldo?
Jose Aldo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
That's the guy Conor McGregor knocked out like in 7 seconds.
Oh, he's Brazilian. No, I don't. Oh my gosh, why does he look like that?
What about Amanda Nunes?
Oh yeah, I do know her. She's also a Brazilian.
Yes, I am.
I think she just had a baby. See, I know these people.
Yep. Well, you follow them more than I do, I feel like. But you just don't know their name.
Clearly. Yeah, exactly. I follow all these random people and know everything about their lives, but I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know their names.
How many Avengers do you know?
Oh, okay. Here we go. Back to episode 1. Can you believe this is chapter 8, babe?
Yeah, I know.
8 episodes down
Which
in the pocket.
yeah, which means we've done what 4 weeks straight.
I think next week is going to be our little month anniversary on this podcast for the Liz and
Whoa.
Marty show. We may do something a little crazy.
We're gonna do that giveaway. What?
We're going to do something. Look.
Let's go.
We're going to be giving out flights to Kansas City. I'm kidding.
Damn, a full ass flight, hotel paid. hey, we're gonna be like, hey, make sure to follow our Instagram to win this flight, and then I'ma win.
And then you guys will see Martin
Todo
in Kansas
rigged
City in
pinche
the month.
contest. I guess I won.
Oh, well,
Here I go.
giveaway closed.
Yeah, giveaway closed. Thanks for the follows and reposts.
No, everyone's been so good about following our Instagram. If you haven't already, Instagram Liz and Marty Show. Same on YouTube and everywhere you stream your podcast.
Mm-hmm,
But yeah.
mm-hmm. I feel like our YouTube isn't popping because we don't even upload like an actual like video of this podcast.
I know,
which
it's
kinda
audio
sucks, but
only.
whatever.
Hey, who cares? Look, we're starting off. Remember what you told me?
What's
You're
up?
so good about like, you know, because I'm such an overthinker. I'm like, nah, let's redo things, and you're like, let's just do it. It's like we're doing it. You know, we'll figure out all those technical
for
details
sure.
later.
Yeah.
And later down the road when we do decide to do video,
Mm-hmm.
that means I'm gonna have to start getting ready for these FaceTime calls we're doing.
Oh hell.
Because half of the time I'm like in PJs or.
I think that's pretty cool. I mean, who cares? I mean, I know this couple
true.
that does it's called like Baking Chris. They're YouTubers, and then they started their podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But like their
Oh,
whole
you love them.
their whole shtick is they do their podcast. It's called Tuxedo Time. Their podcast, and they do it in literally pajamas. Like they're both like going ready to bed, and then just before they go to bed, they do the podcast.
Oh, nice.
And they look really comfy and everything, and they're just doing it. I don't think you have to get all ready. We're not a network TV trying to impress anybody. You know?
Yeah, you're right. See, look at you, always grounding me.
Come on.
But you met Brian Callen.
Mm-hmm.
How cool! I was just thinking the other day. I was like, I found the name.
What is it?
Max Holloway. Oh my god,
he's from Hawaii.
Okay, wait. Is he though?
Yes, he is.
Oh damn it.
What?
Okay, I did apologize already. Hold on.
Filipino? That's what I was like. And he's not even tall. He's short.
Is he short?
Look up his.
Ouda.
Look up his thing.
I am. He's 5'11".
Boom,
How
boom.
is that short?
Oh,
That's not short.
Yeah, it is average like height for guys. Well, I guess that's an average height. Tall. He's not tall.
Yeah, that is average. He's not
tall.
But he's not short. Short is like
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Conor
He's not
McGregor.
short. He's not short. He's average.
You're coming after all these tall kings. Look.
I'm not coming after anybody.
Yes, he is from Hawaii. Oh my gosh, completely.
Yeah, I love Max Holloway. He's super awesome. He's super positive
I do
too.
too. Yes,
He's
I really like the guy. That's why I followed him. I'm
He's my
like, I
spirit
really
fighter.
like his vibe.
What?
He's only 29 years old. Oh, you know what I was going to tell you earlier?
What's up?
Oh, I forgot. But
Okay.
well, not that I forgot. It has to do with another topic I want to talk to you about.
Just say it. Let's switch it up.
Max Holloway. Yes. Well, because I was going to tell you about, you know how Doja Cat has been really big on TikTok?
Okay.
Or not on TikTok, but her music has been, blowing up.
Oh yeah.
And Doja Cat, if you remember correctly, a few years ago, I was a big fan of her song. This one song she like completely drafted in like less than a day, and
The cow
it's
song?
called the Moo song.
Yeah, I
yes.
like that song too.
Love that song. And now look at her. She is blossoming to this entire pop. I don't know if she's considered pop or hip hop, but she's killing it. And I Googled her earlier, and she's my age. Like, she's doing big things. Like, good for her.
It's amazing.
She started off with, bitch, I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow. And now she's like, why don't you say so?
Didn't even know it. Oh my god, I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I freaking know that song too. Yeah.
I love her. Yeah, she's doing so good. And I'm more, astounded that she's my age and she's just killing it. I thought she was a bit older.
Yeah, shows how everybody has like their own path in life, It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
I would have thought.
That's where you say not me. Jeez.
Oh, and you
My
looked at me. I was like, I
God.
would have thought. Who would have ever thought that? But yeah, even I was watching a YouTube video from this kid. Like I remember that a long time ago, I watched this one kid did like on a talent show a Lady Gaga song, Paparazzi.
Mm.
And he's playing it with a piano, and it's on YouTube, and it like went super viral, and that was whenever Paparazzi was like hitting or whatever. And that kid right now, he has like 1 million followers on YouTube, and he's like actually making like real music. He has a beard now and everything. And then and then whenever he was on that video, he was like 11 years old or whatever, playing the piano. But it's like super cool how like
like a little Justin Bieber moment.
Yeah, well, he just followed his dreams, which is super awesome.
Love that for them. Yeah, it's like artists really do put in the time and work, and you just never know which song is going to be it, and then they just or like this guy, maybe you go on a talent show or something. But
yeah, and it takes time, man, because that kid's been going at it for 10 years now, I feel like.
Yeah, I love a good rags to riches story. It's just
dude,
I like
my
live
God.
for them.
Yeah, especially if you want to hear like a hardcore rags to riches. I'm telling you, that UFC fighter Francis Ngannou, the heavyweight champ, if you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast where he interviews him, it's a little tough because he still has like a little bit of a thick African accent, but he's like, he knows like 4 languages. I feel like it's like his his African tongue, like, and then he knows French, English, and then like another type of African. But I mean, he was saying like some crazy stuff. Like he was saying he missed like 2 weeks of school because he couldn't afford a pencil. Like he had like used up all his pencil, and he couldn't go back to school because he didn't have a pencil.
Wow.
And then he said that whenever he escaped this like little town in Africa or whatever, it was like he had to get to like Egypt to then get to Europe. And he said that whenever like that truck came to like pick them up to go to Egypt, like they were literally gonna cross the whole like desert right in this little truck. And they said like basically like jump in the back of the truck, hang on, and whoever can hang on till we get to Egypt, like y'all are the ones that made it or whatever. He said that there was this one lady with her kid holding on, just for dear life to get over there. And he said that he saw the kid fall off. And the mom was screaming like, stop, stop, stop. And like there was no stopping. Like nobody's going to stop. And she jumped off to like be with him in the middle of the desert. Oh my God. And he said like, he was like, wow, like, Oh,
he's seen things. Jesus,
yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah. And
I'll definitely take a look. A listen, I mean. And
yeah, it's a crazy story he has. But I mean, which makes me even...
It just speaks... Oh, I was going to say, it just speaks to like his resilience and like how hard work is not like he had to work hard for.
Yeah, and like
where
now,
he's at now.
Yeah, now he has like a bunch of UFC fighters like helping him with foundations, like to go over there and like to his little hometown and get everybody pencils and school supplies and build water wells and like all this stuff, which is just amazing,
Yeah. Wow, I'm gonna start crying.
No, don't cry. You're gonna cry like you were crying for Rose.
Because I understand. I guess I don't understand, but I very much like, man, I empathize with like those kind of stories because like, I mean, not the same, but kind of similar. Just thinking about how like a lot of our parents, didn't really have much growing up either. Yeah. But they parents are always gonna do their best. Or at least most parents are going to do their best to give, the
best life they
their
can give
children, or
of
even
course.
if they didn't have that. And it's just, man, makes me. It just puts things in perspective, I guess. And
that's why I've always
shout out.
That's why I've always I always try to keep a positive attitude, like with anything here in the States, like any problem that I think I might have or whatever. Like, dude, it's not even a problem. Like,
yeah,
I've always been so good at that, like not taking things for granted. And even though like I might not be a rich person or whatever, like I know I'm like 100 times richer than any like other people and like that live in Africa or live
who have it all.
Yeah, like,
or like those who don't have it or those who have it all. Sometimes those who have it all still are not.
Yeah.
rich inside, you know?
Yeah.
Like in their in their heart, like in their heart mentally, like you can be a millionaire and you're still not, you know, you don't have health
Oh,
or
you,
not
you know what's
happy
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I get you. I get
that's what
you.
I was trying to say.
I was what do you call it? I was listening to another podcast with Andrew Schultz. Sorry, I listen to a lot of podcasts.
I love him.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's super cool, and he was talking to this shaman, like this shaman guy that does ayahuasca trips or something like that. And he was telling him that like that people from all like levels hired that guy, like from like um from the middle class to like tech billionaires, hire him, right?
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
he said that they're all seeking for different things because he says that like money like doesn't buy them happiness because they think like the more money they make, the happier they'll be,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then
Mm-hmm.
whenever they get to the end, whenever they're like at a point where like how much
They
more money do you
haven't.
need to make, like they're still seeking for
Right.
happiness, and they thought the money was gonna get them there, and it doesn't. And it makes you and like it just got me thinking, like, can you imagine like because he was saying like people in middle class or like lower class like have something to fight for, to fight for, to be
Mm.
financially
Look
stable,
forward
to
to.
look forward to getting there, to
Mm-hmm. As
having money,
well.
or
Yeah.
and people who are actually there and get there and then realize that that doesn't even get them where they wanted to be, or the happiness they thought they were going to get from being so
Right.
rich, never getting
Yeah.
there. He says that's why it's like people commit suicide and go into drugs and like not find their happiness that they
Have like
thought.
mental health issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's the thing is like, I mean, when you ask somebody, I remember my fifth grade teacher who was like, he's a veteran. He would ask us in fifth grade. I remember he was a very interesting teacher. Now just thinking about, one time he asked us, everybody take out a piece of paper, and everybody did. And he's like, I'm going to put a question on the board, and I want you guys to answer it. And I'm going to come around and look at everyone's answers. And if you don't have the answer, I'm going to shake my head no and try again.
Mm-hmm.
But if you answer it correctly, then you can go. I don't know where we were going
To
to,
recess.
recess or somewhere. Yeah, something like that. He deprived us from our recess. But anyway, the question was, what is your purpose in life?
Okay.
Why would you ask a fifth grader
So nobody
that?
went to recess then?
No, but everybody got so frustrated because nobody could answer that correctly. And I think the person who kind of got it close was kind of just saying, like, my purpose in life is to um, be healthy, to be content. Not like anytime he saw, like, I think someone said, to be happy to provide for my family when I can. And like in fifth grade, I don't know why people were saying that, but anyway,
Yeah.
like those are all wrong answers because that's not a purpose. Those are necessities. Like you have to provide, like obviously you have to work.
So
But what is your purpose?
what was the correct answer?
Well, I don't know. Fifth grade? Are you kidding me? I don't know how old I was. I don't remember, but I wasn't the one with the right answer.
You probably
But
had.
what I was getting
Yeah.
at is that a lot of people lose sight of what their purpose is, that they go chasing other things that don't matter.
Hmm. That always gets me thinking. Like whenever I listen to podcasts and they're always talking about like how you only have one life, and
YOLO.
yeah, and you're only like, and you're working at a job that you don't. I mean, it could be all right. I mean, you could probably like it, and
Yeah.
you could be getting paid well and everything, but you have one life, and you're waiting for your 1 week vacation to hit, or you're waiting for December the 22nd when you go
Right.
on vacation,
Right.
and you're
Like
kind
if
of
that's
just
what you're
and you're
looking
kind of
forward
like, yeah, and you're
to.
kind of like droning through work just to
Uh-huh.
get to December 22nd, or to get to whatever date that you have your vacations coming up, and you're just like there working that job that you don't like, and it's like waiting to live your life when you're already living
Right, for
life,
sure.
which is
Yeah, like and something that like cuz I kind of used to struggle with that too. Like I like to think of myself like as a hardworking person, and like I'm very focused when when I'm passionate, I'm very focused, and sometimes it's so hard for me to detach myself from, or it was, because it's not no more.
Yeah.
But it's like, you get so wrapped up in like your 8 to 5, 9 to 5, whatever, that you forget to be mindful of, like, a lot of times I would come home and I'm like, ya son las 6, like, ya que más voy a hacer, like, it's already night,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay in, do nothing. And it's like, you think about that, I'm like, really, you're just gonna let half of your day go to waste because you're, quote, tired of like doing nothing, of being at work, like.
Yeah.
And you always postpone that vacation you always wanted to take, and everything with reason. But I highly agree that, like, mindfulness, is that what it's called? Mindfulness? When you live in the moment and you're not thinking about, like, oh, I'm just gonna take that vacation here in 6 months. I'm gonna take PTO in 6 months. Like, I'm saving my PTO for whatever. It's like, just take that PTO, do what you gotta do.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Got me thinking. Yeah.
Oh, he's thinking. We're definitely gonna have we'll get a little bit more deeper into that, but a book that really kind of put things in perspective for me, like, at an earlier age, was it's called The Daily Stoic.
Okay.
And it's basically like every day there's a prompt of Stoics, like, now watch me butcher this, Socrates and, dang, what's his name? Starts with an A. Wow, can't. But anyway, Stoicism. It just really, like, puts a lot in perspective of, like, how to not expect anything, kind of just, like, go through life, being mindful of what's already there. Like, we don't need, buy. We don't need to do all those things. Like, just do what you want with whatever you have. And if you don't have it, like, work towards it, type of thing. But anyway.
Yeah. Dang, we got a little deep in this episode.
That's okay. Good. That's what we're here for. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, I think that's going to have to be it, because my phone is at 6% and we're on FaceTime. And if it just kills it, then we're going to be all struggling.
Oh, no. Well, we're cutting this one short.
Is it
Marty's
short?
phone's about to die. No. I mean, I feel like I could have gone more. Look, I'm feeling a little chatty today. But no worries. We will definitely catch up on Monday, you guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, rate our podcast on Apple Podcasts.
If you can, please.
And yeah, you guys are awesome. So happy you're here. And you guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to you guys on Monday.
Peace out.
Bye.